Today's a day of celebration of Carnival, and I'm with Cynthia and Tom Rosicki. Congratulations, Sparkling Pointe Vineyard here in Southold. You guys are making it happen.
We're so happy to be here. It's great. It's such a great grand opening Brazilian Carnival that we're having today.
Now, we've got a lot of great wineries here on the North Fork, but Sparkling Pointe has come on the scene with something very special, Tom.
Well, you know, it's not just that we only exclusively do Method Champenoise, but we really wanted to bring the spirit of Rio de Janeiro and Brazil to the North Fork. As you know, we love Rio de Janeiro. We go there all the time, and we compete in Carnival, and we just love it. And the spirit, you could hear it in the people and the sounds, and it's just such a happy, happy celebration. And that's Sparkling Pointe, is a celebration.
Everyone who works for you is happy, thrilled. This is some winery you guys have created.
Thank you. We have a sparkling group.
If it's not sparkling, what's the point?
Right.
If it's not sparkling, what's the point? Well, you're open to the public. Our viewers from all over the tri-state area can come to the North Fork. Just come to, what is that website?
Sparkling Pointe, and there's an E on the end of pointe.com, and we're open 7 days a week from 11 to 6.
And on your website, if anyone wishes to order your product, they can buy it from the website.
Oh yes, they can. They could also buy it at the Waldorf Astoria. That's where we're featured as well, which is pretty cool.
And we do list retail shops and restaurants on our website.
Well, congratulations. When you invited us to this party, I never imagined what awaited us. Sparkling Pointe.
Wait till you see the rest of the show. The dancing girls have not come out yet, and I'm not kidding.
Okay, stay tuned. Behind every great winery, there has to be a great winemaker, and I'm with Gilles Martin, winemaker for Sparkling Pointe. This is a great day for you, isn't it?
It's a fantastic day. This is the opening, official opening of the winery. We are going to, for the first time, make the wine out here, and this is a fantastic season as well. We had a great spring, a great growing season, and the grapes look very good, as you can see on the vines.
Oh, Gilles, as far as the eye can see, I see vines and grapes. Could you show us firsthand what we're looking at?
Here we have the three varieties of the Champagne area, the Pinot Noir right here, but also the Pinot Meunier and the Chardonnay. And out of those three varieties, that's how I created the different blends, the Brut, the Topaz, the Blanc de Blanc, and that's what we're having for tasting today.
Sparkling Pointe, already you're winning awards. What sets you apart is that it's a champenois.
It's the method champenoise. It's very important because this is a highly qualitative method. And with this, and you'll see inside the building, we have specific equipment that help us crafting those wines.
It's a fantastic taste. I wish our viewers had an opportunity, but you can if you come to Sparkling Pointe, Sparkling Pointe with an E at the end.com. Your winery is open for tours and for people to experience.
We're open every day from about 11 to 6, and some extended hours, specific days, namely weekends. And you can try our wines, enjoy our vineyard view, and have a good time as well.
Well, congratulations to you, Gilles Martin, the winemaker here at Sparkling Pointe. You've brought winemaking to a whole new level here on the North Fork.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to do so.
it's only a natural. What goes great with Sparkling Pointe but cupcakes?
Cupcakes, indeed.
And I'm with Jennifer and Patrick, and you've created a local company here, Sagaponack
Baking Company, yeah.
And you're bringing cupcakes here to a whole new level.
Yeah, well, we just started. We got this great truck behind us. It's been received great by everyone, going to local events, wineries, kids' parties, other promotions, and actually parked on the side of the road selling cupcakes here on the North Fork.
So are you the creator of these great cupcakes, Jennifer?
Yes, I'm the owner and started the business 6.5 years ago.
Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, you're bringing different things and different items, and they're works of art.
Right. Well, we do more than just cupcakes, but cupcakes seem to be really, really popular now. So we're having a lot of fun creating new flavors and ideas. It's fun, and everybody thinks cupcakes are fun, so it's a great sale.
Now, you've got a website, so if our viewers are interested.
Yeah, definitely. You can check us out at fueledbyfrosting.com, and if you want to know where the truck's going to be, you can follow us on Facebook at Fueled by Frosting as well.
Great. So tell me, how did you get into making such great cupcakes?
Well, it was never my initial intention with the bakery, but people love cupcakes. So the more we make, the more we sell, and they seem to be really well received.
Well, thanks for being part of this great party.
Thanks for having us.
The party continues. I see dancing girls now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
with Richie Siegler and Kurt DeForest of Escola de Samba BOOM. And you guys are amazing. You really bring down the house. But you're the man who started all of this. We know him 1,000 years, but really? I want to speak to the founder.
I only met Curtis about 8 years ago. I was looking for drummers in the East End that wanted to learn how to play samba. And I wanted to start a school that's sort of influenced by the samba schools of Brazil. And I was sniffing around. It took me about a year or two to get it off the ground, but I ran into Curtis at a party. He was playing with a bunch of African djembe guys, and I said, it's time for a new language. And we started in my living room with about 4 or 5 of us for about maybe a year. And then it got larger and larger. More people found out about it, and I got very excited. You know, I came home to my wife. I said, we finally got this thing off the ground. We got about 10 people. I said, how much should I charge these people? I'm going to make some money on them. And she said, just give it away. Make the whole thing free for everyone, the whole school. So, you know, against her, I mean, listening to her good judgment, against every bone in my body, we started making this a free school, and we found spaces. People gave us spaces for nothing, just to have us there. They loved our vibe.
I mean, it is a phenomenon. If we were at the Heart Association, and yes, the Escola de Samba BOOM was there. You guys now have become the must-have at a party. But this gentleman, we know you as an inventor. We know you as all sorts of things. Yeah. In fact, his family name is DeForest, which is a great name. DeForest is the great name in the founding of television.
That's right, Lee DeForest. I thought you were going to mention Montauk. One of the 9 sisters, you know, the houses that were built with the frames, big frames. That was one of them was a DeForest, and there's DeForest Road to Ditch Plains. So it's a name out in the Hamptons too. Go figure.
All right, and now we're at Sparkling Pointe. This must be exciting to be here.
You know, it was a cold day in February. I'm driving down the road, seeing this huge Brazilian flag on this pole in front of a vineyard, and drove in. I said, you know, I think we should talk. Because, you know, and this Tom, you know, is like open for this whole thing, and he's got a lot of guts, and we put that whole thing together, and here we are on a hot day in July, and it's happening. It's been a fantastic weekend. My people are thrilled with playing here, participating in this thing, and then who knows what will happen from here. Meanwhile, we have our workshop every Monday. In the wintertime, we are at the Hayground School in Bridgehampton on Monday nights, and in the summer we have the workshop on the beach, and it's open for all gringos like you. You come down, you know, if you could chew gum and walk, well, we'll, you know, give it a shot.
How do people get in touch with you guys?
It's an organic thing, you know. You could go on Facebook, but you just go to the beach on Monday and look around.
Ask Richie for an instrument, and he'll teach you how to use it, and you'll begin the climb up the ladder. That's it, man.
And I promise, I'll tell you, if you're not good, I promise I will tell you. All right?
Well, keep up the great energy, guys. You guys are bringing a spirit and an energy, and we're so happy to catch up with you at events like this. Nassau County is represented, and it's the mayor of Muttontown, Julianne Beckerman, and welcome to Sparkling Pointe.
It's an honor to be here. It's a special day for the Rosickis, and I'm so glad to be able to participate.
As a family, they're known throughout Long Island, their law firm, and it's great seeing you here.
Yes, and again, it's great to be able to share in their special day. The Rosickis are a wonderful family, and they support both Nassau and Suffolk County.
Well, enjoy Sparkling Pointe, and thanks for being with us.
I plan to. You too.
We're in the North Fork of Long Island, and the North Fork is an experience, and I'm with Will Lieblein, who is of the North Fork Experience.
North Fork Experience, yes. We do intimate, local, guided excursions on the North Fork, and in our tours we include wineries, organic farms, oyster farms. We also try to get our customers out on the water, expose them to our local culture out here. So it's not just going to a farm stand, but get out in the fields and meet the farmer. Not just a tasting at a vineyard, but go out and understand what it is to raise grapes. And when you go out on the water, give you a little bit of a local knowledge. You know, I grew up out here, and I like sharing. This all kind of started because for so many years, my friends and family that come from out of town when they come to visit me, I would try and knock their socks off, and you know, that's what we're trying to give to our guests now, the experience that we would give to our friends and family.
And now you've added Sparkling Pointe to the North Fork experience.
Yes, actually we also offer a champagne brunch on a boat tour, and sort of like incorporate a couple of things at the same time. Yeah, and Sparkling Pointe's, you know, really shining. They're doing something a little bit different here, we feel, you know, with it strictly being champagne as a start, but I was just actually speaking with someone before. The character of this tasting room is a little bit different than all of the other ones.
Has such a spirit. How can our viewers be in touch with you?
Okay, our phone number is 631-599-3317, or go to thenorthforkexperience.com.
Here at Sparkling Pointe, we caught up with Beth and Leslie all the way here from Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the North Fork.
Thank you.
Isn't it something?
It is
Beautiful.
something.
We've had an amazing day.
You know what my favorite part is? The band is quite amazing. I would recommend this place to everybody.
Oh, great. So going back to Chicago, no wineries like this, right?
No.
We did have some shipped, though. No, there aren't. We have Michigan wineries, but it's not the same.
It isn't.
Not nearly the great ambiance.
Well, Sparkling Pointe is attracting people from all over the United States.
You
Two
can't-
beautiful ladies.
Aw.
What more can we say? It's a success.
It is.
Maybe it's a samba band, too, that brings...
I
The
know.
band was awesome. Truly awesome. I've never seen anything like it.
And you're enjoying some of the Sparkling Pointe.
I am.
It's empty now. I would recommend.
I think that speaks for itself, doesn't it?
I would recommend buying the bottle as opposed to buy glass.
Well, I would recommend buying a bottle and enjoying it in your leisure. It's so great seeing both of you. When are you coming back again to the North Fork?
I don't know yet. Well, unless,
Soon, definitely
Yeah,
soon.
sorry, I'm
Maybe next summer.
tongue-tied.
Great. Great having you here. Martin, winemaker, DNO. What does DNO stand for?
DNO is the Diplôme National d'Énologie, which is our national diploma of enology in France.
Method champenoise. Could you explain that for our viewers?
It's a very important method to create those sparkling wines. First, we pick the grapes, whole clusters, and press them very gently. As I mentioned before, we use Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, and Chardonnay. From that very gentle pressing, we have a first fermentation in tanks, yeast using the sugar to transform the sugar into alcohol and giving us what we call the base wine. And then this happened basically September, October, and by the end of the year, the blends are created. That's what's going to give me the Brut, the Topaz, the Blanc de Blanc, the Brut Seduction. And by early spring, we bottled the wine in that same bottle with a little bit of sugar and yeast. And the yeast again are going to transform the sugar in alcohol, but create also carbon dioxide. But because we are now in a chrome cap environment, completely sealed, the carbon dioxide stays in the wine, and that's what creates the effervescence and the bubbles that we all enjoy. And this takes usually about 6 to 8 weeks. And after that, if you can see that nice sediment into the bottle, the wine is going to be sitting on that sediment for anywhere from 24 months to 6 years, depending on the different creation. The Brut is 6 months, it's 24 months. The Brut Seduction it's 6 years. And during that time, what's very important to mention is that the wine is going to develop those very doughy, toasty characters, what we call the characters of brioche and pain grillé. And also, the sediment is going to release some, what we call amino acids that are going to bond the carbon dioxide into the wines. So it's very important because you don't have a soda, you have a wine that really holds the carbon dioxide into the wine and will release it very slowly by creating those very tiny bubbles.
By training, Gil, I know you're a modest individual, but you were trained at the greatest place to learn about Méthode Champenoise.
I actually train in south of France, in Montpellier, where most of the enologists there are actually going to work in Champagne area. I also was born at the gate of the Champagne area, and I always enjoyed Champagne as a young man.
And now you're here in the North Fork of Long Island. The North Fork is amazing, isn't it?
It's a very great area. By sightseeing the area, you can see the vines growing naturally into the trees, and you can really see that with all the variety that Long Island has to offer, the sparkling wines are one of the wines that is doing very well year after years, but as well as other wineries. So.
Sparkling Pointe is now going to be known worldwide for its great selection.
I think they will. Actually, we have today, during this exceptional party today, we have people from France coming, from research stations in Bordeaux. We have visitors from Brazil. So it's already a corner of the planet where people flies in. New York is a big metropole, as you know, and we get a lot of visitors from all around the world.
We're celebrating Sparkling Pointe, we're celebrating the North Fork, and soon we're going to be celebrating a new hotel on the North Fork. I'm with Lauren Irwin of the Indigo.
Hotel Indigo, yep. We're very excited. We're going to be opening in a couple of weeks. It's a brand new boutique property, and we're right in Riverhead, located behind the Tanger Outlets.
Tell us a little bit about what's planned.
It is a brand new boutique hotel. It is going to have a gorgeous restaurant and lounge, outdoor pool area, and a 100-room property. So,
now,
nice,
isn't this exciting?
Nice addition.
They're talking about here at Sparkling Pointe, new facility, weddings, having major events, conferences. So why not have your event at Sparkling Pointe and stay
at the Hotel Indigo? Absolutely.
Well, we look forward to covering your opening.
Great, thank you.
We caught up with Tom Connell from Westchester, who's here at the North Fork Southold, enjoying Sparkling Pointe Champenoise. How is it?
It's quite good, actually. It's perfect on a day like today. Very crisp, very dry, nice aftertaste. Good for a 90-degree day. This particular variety of the brew is definitely for a day like today.
What a better way to spend the day than coming to a beautiful surroundings like this, enjoying Sparkling Pointe. When you're back in Westchester, what do you do?
I work for a big software company, so by no means as fun as this, like hanging out on this beautiful day and, you know, with all this vineyard around. And so I'll be back in the office tomorrow and, you know, just thinking about today.
Tom and Cynthia, you've captured the spirit of Rio here at Sparkling Pointe.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Oh, this is amazing. Rio and Brazil is in the news. The Olympics in
2016.
And the World Cup will be returning to
2014 to Rio de Janeiro as well.
And it's also here on the North Fork. Tell us about this beautiful carving behind us.
Well, Cristo Redentor is the symbol of Rio de Janeiro. And there's a beautiful song in Brazil. It's called Samba de Avião, and it's the samba of the airplane, and it describes a Brazilian coming back to Rio de Janeiro, and he sings, Cristo Redentor, braços abertos sobre Guanabara. And what that means is Christ the Redeemer, his arms wrapped around the Guanabara Bay. And our motto here, aside from if it's not sparkling, what's the point, is Cristo Redentor, braços abertos sobre nos vinhada. Christ with his arms around our vineyard.
And as we look out on your beautiful vineyard here at Sparkling Pointe, You must be so proud to see this. This is not something that happens overnight.
No, we're totally thrilled. We actually thought about doing this in the year 2000, so it's 10 years ago already. And in 2002 is when we actually brought the property, and it was a dilapidated nursery, and we started our project. And we're so thrilled to have just opened our tasting room last October.
Well, there's a party in every mouthful here at Sparkling Pointe. I can attest to that. Success to both of you. Sparkling Pointe here in Southold.
Ernie, thank you so much.
Saúde, as they say.
Thank you. Saúde.
Saúde.
Ching ching.
This beautiful winery, Sparkling Pointe, is open to the public every day, isn't it, Cynthia?
That's correct. 7 days a week, 11 to 6. And also, if anybody wanted to come here and rent it out for a little birthday party, a corporate event, weddings, bachelorette parties, golf outings, anything like that, we have several different venues within our building to hold all kinds of people with all kinds of an atmosphere.
Highly recommended. If you're planning any event, I could see a wedding here. It would be spectacular, and it's such a new and sparkling place. Forgive the use of the word sparkling.
No,
but,
we like that. You have to
but
forgive
it definitely sparkles.
We'll get you another glass, Ernie.
A few more of these, and I'll be dancing the samba.
Why not? You know, you only live once, and you only regret what you don't do. And and that's part of why we started Sparkling Pointe, is because we saw the wines getting so much better on the North Fork, and we knew that if we didn't do it, we would regret it someday, that someone else would do it, and we would say, you know, would have, could have, should have, and we would be really sorry.
But the proof is in the tasting, and this is magnificent.
Thank you.
You know, in my lifetime, I've had many a glass.
I'm sure.
And this is really, you've brought it to something very, very special. And congratulations to the both of you and Gil, your winemaker. The future of Sparkling Pointe. What are the next steps?
World domination.
well, at least on holidays and on special occasions.
Every day is a special occasion.
Hey, listen, every day is a celebration. Every day I'm alive is a celebration.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Saúde.
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 Thank you for joining the celebration of the opening of Sparkling Pointe here in Southold. For WVVH, I'm Ernie Shimizi.